representative from Cyprus, and then we'll have a Q&A session in order to allow our speakers, for you to interact with our speakers. You can ask questions, they will answer them. So I thank Father Vasilios from Cyprus.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. In front of you, it's standing or listening the cry of the people of Cyprus for peace and prosperity. This morning we had the lady from Ukraine presenting what happened to her. Similarly, it happened to myself also in Cyprus before nearly 50 years ago. Because I had to leave the city of Famagusta when this was taken by the Turkish army. Please do always the comparison between what happened in Ukraine for evacuating cities and what happened exactly to Cyprus when 200,000 people had to go away from their homes and to be refugees in their own countries. And 1/3 of the country is still under occupation, and all the criminalities against the people, against the culture, bringing people from Turkey to change the demographic composition of the population of Cyprus, distracting the culture, because in the area we have more than 700 worship places now destroyed completely. And of course, this is not happened once, but it continues to happen till today. So we speak about sanctions against Russia, but I'm asking, do we really mean these sanctions to be imposed to everybody, or there is a choice? Because in our case, I think, and this probably we have to introduce in our diplomatic language, caress the cat, or even the monster of the Revelation, which destroys everything, and instead of sanctioning, just we caress and say, okay, this is good. This is the feeling of the people of Cyprus, because the General Secretary of the United Nations, when there was a request from the Turkish side to create two states in a European country, he said, okay, now I'm calling to make rectangular the circle. I don't know which policy is this. And of course, the European Union, we have nothing. You said that Europe exists. For us, Europe doesn't exist. Because here is the power, is the legal of the powerful, is the law of the powerful, nothing else. You know, after 33 years, when I left Famagusta, it happened by the providence of God to become Metropolitan of Famagusta. Kωνσταντία is the old city of Salamis of Cyprus, and Famagusta is the new city. And I'm not allowed now to go to the place where I have the name, the title as Metropolitan. And last year, Erdogan said that he's coming to Famagusta to make a picnic. This is the situation in Cyprus, and this is the cry of the people of Cyprus. And not to forget, because this is an old problem, and I am very offended when I go around the world and they ask me, from where are you? And I said, from Cyprus. Many ignorant people say to me, are you Turkish or Greek? Or are you from the Turkish side or from the Greek side? Of course, my answer is that I am from both sides, because Cyprus has to be united and not divided into Greek and Turkish side. My origins are in the occupied area, and now I'm refugee with all my family, with all the citizens, imposed to them to go away from their homes. So please, I let you know that we have not to forget, because I don't know, Professor, with your view of the word in the word, where do you include Cyprus in this reframing the word? But Cyprus is there, and still Turkey is willing to take the economic zone of Cyprus because of the finding of natural gas. So thank you very much, and this is what I present in front of you, and not to forget all these old problems which are continuing to be there. And one of your colleagues, when he is doing this analysis, he says, by an ironic way, the United Nations is a foundation of collection of non-resolved problems. So let's not do that, but we have to have the courage and the imagination, as President Macron said yesterday, for the solution and the peace of the world. Thank you very much.
Molte grazie, Metropolita, per queste.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for this testifying your experience, which comes from Cyprus. You're perfectly right. We must not forget these situations which have been lingering on for so many years. Cyprus must not be forgotten by the world, as you rightly said, has been done by the EU. Are there any requests for the floor?
Avere il microfono oppure venire qua. C'è il microfono? Ok, prego di dire il proprio nome, di presentare.
Can you say your name, please?